I have a Lumenock here that is not lighting anymore, and that means that the battery is a little weak. You ever open up your case of arrows or go to look in your case with your crossbow and all that, and you find one of your arrows is dimly lit? It's kind of been on for 3 days or something. So that's kind of what we got here. What we're going to do, first you unwind that little wire, right? That's our testing wire to test the circuitry of the Lumenock. I do like the Burnt Coyote Lumenocks. I also like the new Fletch Igniter nocks. I did use those last year and had a comment from a friend of Bunjie. How come you're not using those? Well, I'm not using them because the ones that I bought are all installed on arrows. They're still in use, and I need more. And I happen to have a ton of Lumenocks, right? I mean, I still have more that I haven't installed anywhere. And I like the Lumenocks. They're very simple, very durable, very dependable, and I know all about them. I don't have to learn something new all the time. When you take your battery out, make sure you save that little rubber O-ring. I'm going to zoom in here and show you this stuff. But that little rubber O-ring, you want to make sure you keep that because that's very valuable. I have in this little piece of tape right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries, right? These are batteries of various health, and I'm just going to peel one out of there and tape it all up, throw it back in the box for later use. But this way they aren't touching each other and turn on. I had them turning on in the bag. Now this battery, I peel it out of there, does not have the little rubber O-ring, so we'll throw away its tape, but we're going to put that O-ring on, and I'll show you what we're doing here. Well, now you should be able to see everything we're doing pretty close up, and in 4K, I can even zoom in a little bit. I'm going to angle that light right down on the situation, give us maximum light on the situation. This, Friends of Bunjie, is the little O-ring that I was telling you about. Those little guys are very important, and we don't want to lose those. We're going to take one, put it on this fresh battery. I don't know how fresh this battery is, but it's pretty good. Just going to work it on there, roll it over until it gets in place. See how that is? Very good. Now, you can stick this on your tongue and see if it is working or not, but I prefer to install it and see if it's working or not. How about that? Next thing we're going to do, take a little bit of water off my tongue, lick my finger good, and I'm just going to rub that on there and get that nice and moistened. And we're just going to insert it in here and turn it a little bit to get it going because we don't want the rubber washer to work its way off of there, right? And then we're just going to slide it down in place. Now, if it's not going in the right direction, if it's not going straight, it's not going to work, okay? So that's a thing too. By the way, you can buy more batteries too. I have tons of batteries for these things. And they're not expensive. You get on Amazon, you can buy a bunch of batteries. Good stuff. Now, this little wire here is typically for testing, and we should be able to wrap it around here, but I'm going to grab my handy dandy Lumenock testing tool, and ooh, we got power. We got power. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So now you just take that dude, and we can work it right in here. Slide that in there hand tight. Don't push it in all the way. You want a little bit of a gap, like less than 1/16 of an inch, but just enough to make sure that the probes don't contact the carbon, because that'll turn them on. But if once we shoot it, boom, that's what's going to happen. That, Friends of Bunjie, is Burnt Coyote Lumenock goodness. Well, I hope you had some fun with that video. I hope you got something out of it. Until next time, Crossbow Appreciation Month continues. Watch some of these other fun videos. And all hail Bunjie.